Howdy, party people. Happy Monday. Woo! I tell you, back on the couch. Let's have some fun, everybody. Hello, I'm CanCan. But I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since I don't know when. You know I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train, it keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Boom, 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 boom. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, that I'd move them on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that awesome whistle just haul my blues away. That's right. For sure, ma'ams and sirs. Happy Monday again, everyone. It is great to see you. We'll jump right into it from the very beginning. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hi, JJ. Great to see you, buddy. Okay. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary B. Mary, Mary. Why you bugging? Kevin Hawthorne coming all the way from Florida. Apple bottom jeans and the boots with the furs. Good to see you from Florida, Kevin Hawthorne. Jack, our brother and protector from Marion, North Carolina. Hi, brother Jack. It's great to see you. Diamond Lou. Diamond Lou. What's up, Big Lou? Hello, Bree, if you're watching. Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah, get her out of my heart. Hi, Rhonda. It's great to see you. I hope that you are feeling well. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Hi, Wendy. I love seeing the picture of your boxer. EMO. Hi, EMO and Dina. Great to see you both. I hope that you are doing well in the Pacific Northwest. Party time. Excellent. Pollock 14, my old friend. Hi, buddy. How you been? Always great to see you, Pollock. Big E in the place to be. All the girls are on me because I'm down Big E. Big E. Hi, buddy. You beautiful person. Oh, pain so bad I feel I could puke. Oh, Rhonda, I hate to hear that for you. Go easy tonight and every night. Mike Schleiz, what's up, Lucky Four-Leaf Clover? Good to see you. I hope the family is doing well, Mike. Richard Metcalf, how is the Honda? Richard Metcalf, my party person. How do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? Dennis Featheringham. Hi, Dennis. Thank you for the long time support. Dennis, I do have your pennies still. Don't forget, or I haven't forgotten, I should say. I still have your pennies from long ago. And you do have a credit still, I do believe. Silverman 92, aloha. Great to see you, Silverman 92. Jenna Nesbitt, good evening. Here comes Stashy. She wants to come say hi. Hi, Stashy. Oh, she's gonna chill on my lap. Okay. Well, I guess she's gonna sit on my lap for a little bit. Silver Tsunami, good to see you, bud. I'm glad that you are here. Good evening to you. All right, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't jump. All right, about meow. The Funk Soul Kitty. What's up, Sky West Meow? I mean 2K8. Up. Tina Furry, plants and coins, plants and coins. Tina Furry, plants and coins, plants and coins. Hi, Tina. Great to see you. Old friend. All our rowdy friends. And speaking of old rowdy friends, Shimpy. Good to see you, old Shimpy. Not old Shimpy, old friend Shimpy. Young Shimpy. Good to see you, young Shimpy. It was a trip over my tongue tonight. Chad Brookman, good evening, my friend. Hi, Chad. Thanks for coming. I think my computer is working pretty slow tonight. I'm going to have to close out some of these. I have a bunch of tabs open from my a lot of the coins that are tonight. Jenna Nesbitt, I think I said hi to you, but hi, Jenna. My name's LeFew. How do you do? Now you're going to die. Hi, Michael LeFew. Great to see you. Oh, my hype man's here. Right about now. Jerry, Parker. Hi, Jerry. Thanks for sharing my auction link again. I appreciate you, my hype man. Hi, Amy Harrow. Great to see you, my friend. Patty Ferguson. Great to see you, too. Thank you for coming and hanging with us tonight. All right, keep it going. Aloha. All right, it is going pretty slow. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. Tony Z, our godmother, and the giveaways tonight are complimentary. Compliments, yeah, complimentary as always, but compliments of Tony Z, and I will get right into them as soon as I get to the bottom of the chat. Great to see you, Tony. I hope that you are doing well, and thank you for all the giveaways, and not just for tonight. She gave a big box of giveaways of things. So, Mark Scarlata, hey Mark, I still have your wallet too, so let me know if you would like it, and of course I will send it out whenever you would like. The unknown, what's good word? How are things up in Canada, buddy? I hear you have another postal strike, but I know probably I don't know how it'll affect you. Good to see you though, unknown. I hope that you are doing well, my man. And I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the chat. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat. I really want to get to the bottom again. All right, I'm so close to the bottom of the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. So if I missed any, I am at the bottom of the chat. If I missed anybody who was in the chat, hi, formally. And Steve Liberty. Good to see you, my man. Hi, Steve. Oops. Oh, Dewey bought a couple more guitars since I talked to you last. The unknown collects guitars. He's got some really cool ones. All right, let me welcome everybody officially to the auction. Let me hide the current comment. All right, happy Monday, everybody. Glad that you found us, and we're here to have some fun. You have to be 18 or older to participate in the giveaways. The giveaways are free. There will be an early bird, and there will be an end of stream, and they are compliments of CanCan Collectibles, not affiliated with YouTube, Google, or anybody else, I guess. But we do want to thank Tony Z. You have to be 18 or older to participate in the bidding process. We welcome new bidders. Just send me an email at cancancollectibles@gmail.com. It's basically just my name @gmail.com. And just basically just register. There's no real registration. It's just you send me your information so that I can invoice you, and then I know how to get a hold of you. Hi, Nick Molnar, one of our other friends from Canada. Great to see you, Nick. Basically, I will ship out on Friday. If you need stuff shipped out earlier, let me know, and I will definitely work with you and ship it out on a faster time frame than Friday. But I will invoice everybody on Tuesday. So by Tuesday night, everyone will have an invoice. You can pay with PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. If I send you the invoice with PayPal and you choose one of the other two items or ways of paying, I'll just cancel the invoice. There's no sniping. Basically, it'll be a countdown, a quick countdown after Last Chance to Dance. And if somebody gets in, then we'll start the countdown again. But it's basically an auction you would have in everyday life, where it's a battle of wills and or pocketbook or whatever. Doug and a beer. Hi, Doug Harding. Good to see you, bud. Shipping is $5 flat rate, no matter how heavy or how many things you get. And hey, Johnny. Hi, Johnny Rainbow. Better late than never, buddy. Can I pay with your money? If you're talking to me, unknown, no. If you're talking to somebody else, it's up to them. I think I covered everything. If I missed anything, just ask one of the moderators or ask me. And if you need longer to pay, just let me know too, because please pay within 48 hours after I send you the invoice so that I can ship stuff out on Friday. I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, just ask one of the moderators or ask me in the chat, or all of the lots are listed down below, as well as the kind of information and parameters. Steve LaPointe, hi buddy. NYC, there's something about you. All right, well, with no further ado, I'm going to show you what the giveaway is going to be first before we do it. I'm going to show you quickly what the giveaway is. I gotta move the dog. Hi, sweet baby. I'm sorry. You want to say hi to everybody quick though? Stashy says hello. She's not happy because I'm going to have to move her off of my lap, but hi, Paw. All right, Stashy, good girl. Can you get your hand in my pocket? Can you lay down? All right, let me show you all what the giveaway is, because it's a little bit different, but in my opinion, very exciting. So early bird, thanks again, Ms. Tony Z. Give away the dog? No, the dog is NFS, not for sale. No, no giving away either. No trade backs. So there's going to be three things that are going with this giveaway, and the first one is working 9 to 5. This is, I'm going to have to close that probably. The egotistical, lying, hypocritical, bigot edition. So anyways, 9 to 5. It is the DVD, the DVD 9 to 5. Also 100% cashmere. I'm definitely going to have to close that. I'm just going to go do it quickly. Hold on. All right. This is from Scotland. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. 100% cashmere, dry clean or hand wash cold. 100%. And it's this cool design. These are super, super soft, super warm, and 100% cashmere scarf. 9 to 5 movie, as well as just stop in and say hello. Got to go to grandson's football game. Have a great auction, CanCan. Thanks, Shimpy. Enjoy the softball game, or football game, excuse me. I don't know where I got softball from. So both of these, and then also a 1905 Philadelphia Barber $50. Thank you, Tony Z. Cashmere kilt. You could wear it as a kilt, Doug. Sure. You can wear it as a kilt if you like. So all three of these will be our early bird giveaway. Thank you again, Tony Zampano. Super, super thoughtful. And one guess only. Closest without going over will be our winner. And no retractions. Leave your guess up there, because if there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. Wait until I put the range in the chat. You'll have it until I finish playing a little song. All right, good luck, everyone. Here we go. All right, it should be in the chat, but I will read it out loud 500 to 600. Go. Look out, mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think you better call John, because it don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. It's less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's up hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. So the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22. Was wondering what to do. The closer they got, the more those feelings grew. Oh, it almost fell in the... It's happened once. It almost fell in the... Don't worry. Keep guessing. Down the hole. Daddy's rifle in my hands felt reassuring. Told me red means run, son, and numbers add up to nothing. So when the first shot hit the dock, I saw it coming. Raised my rifle to my eye, never stopped to wonder why. Then I saw black and my face flashed in the sky. Shelter me from the powder and the finger. Cover me with the thought that pulled the trigger. Think of me as the one you never figured. Fade away so young, so much left undone. Remember me to my love, I know I'll miss her. Frankie Mons, I see you, buddy. I got to get the goat ready. All right, get your guesses in, everybody, because I'm going to put in the chat S to the T to the O P. Frank Mons, $9.99 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. All right, while I say hi and thank other people, let me show you what it was. I went high, $5.99, $5.99. On sale tonight for $5.99. Hi, Jimmy Licari. Great to see you, bud. Frank Mons, thank you so much. All right, $9.99 super chat. All right, I'm trying to. Deputy Dude, happy late birthday, dude. Hi, GMAP, my silly friend. Shipping help, thank you, Frank. I do appreciate you. All right, let's see. Hi, everyone on the phone, he says. He's on the phone, I should say. Deputy Dude, Frank Mons, help. Thanks, dude. $20 super chat. I appreciate you, dude. All right, I think. Oh, Big E in the place to be. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. What does it say? A fever. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more goat. More silver goat. Thank you, Biggie 143. Chad Brookman looks like $5.91. All right, Chad. Let me show you again quickly what it is. But yes, Chad. Oh, wait. Jimmy L and Jenna at $5.99. Okay, wait. Before I speak, I got to go back and look quick. I'm gonna get out of StreamYards. All right, I got to look on mine here. Hey, Dewey Day. Hi, Dewey. Almost missed you. I gotta find my start. Yeah, no, Jenna's at 559. I said the bird. Bird is the word. All right, well, I'm going to get back to the bottom of the chat and make sure I give it to the right person. All right, so I think it is. Is it Chad Brookman at 591? Let me see what Rhonda had said. Oh, I think she retracted. All right, Chad. It's going to Chad. Congrats, Chad Brookman. Let me show you. Thanks, Doug and JJ. Chad Brookman. The scarf is really nice. I mean, I think silver's nice too, but and 9 to 5. Congrats again, Chad Brookman. You're going to get the 1905 Barber $50. Thank you, Tony Z. The movie 9 to 5 and this beautiful 100% cashmere scarf from All Things Scottish. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. From All Things Scottish. You're welcome, Chad. Thank you again, Tony Z. We will do an end of stream, and I'm going to put this over here. Safe place for Chad. All right, my friends. I think we will get ready to get into the auction, and got some foreign silver tonight. Silver is performing pretty well finally, and answers everything. I can't see right. It's okay, Rhonda. We love you. That's right, Jack. All right, Mary, thank you so much. Silver Jack. Jack of the silver variety. Hi, buddy. It's great to see you, Silver Jack. All right, we're going to jump into... What is wrong? Oh, there we go. I know what I'm doing. All right, I got to get up to there. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. All right, here we go. I think if I could highlight this. Thanks, Mary. I got to it finally. All right. $1 starting bid on this one. This is from the Franklin Mint, 20 coins, and they are clad, but it's Landmarks of America, the Franklin Mint collection. And I'll show you all. Just to tell you, though, too, on the back, looks like they've taped 2 of them. Yeah, this one here and this one here, they've put some reinforcement tape on the back. But let me show you what we're looking at here, and we'll go through them. I can show you under there. Is that a 20-ounce coffee cup? Probably so. Yeah, it's from Jack Allman, and there's a lot. Justin, hi, buddy. Hello, CanCan. Thank you. Yes, for my birthday. Was at the Palladium yesterday, seeing Mudvayne. Sweet, deputy dude. All right, let me show you now what we're looking at. Here we go. Yeah, let's do it like this. All right, we got Justin at $1. Let me get into the coins now. All right, so the first one is Old Ironside, Boston, Massachusetts. Old Ironside's the ship. Number 2 is the Statue of Liberty, New York, New York. Amy's in at 4. Number 3 is Independence Hall in Philly. Number 4 is the United States Capitol Building in D.C. Hey, choking ghost, yada, 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 choking ghost, choking with the most. Hey, choking ghost, great to see you, buddy. Mount Vernon in Virginia. Stone Mountain, Georgia is number 6. Cape Kennedy in Florida. You got the French Quarter in historic Louisiana, New Orleans. All right, we got Amy at 4, looking for 5. We got the Alamo in Texas. The Air Force Academy. Hey, Amy Harrell, Air Force Academy. The Hoover Dam in Nevada. And what else do we got? I'm going to have to go sideways on some of these. The Golden Gate Bridge in San Fran. Justin's at 5, Amy at 6. We got Diamond Head in Hawaii. The Space Needle in Seattle, Washington. Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park. Mount Rushmore in Black Hills, South Dakota. You got the St. Louis Gateway Arch. And we're coming down the back stretch. The Lincoln's Log Cabin in Ogdenville, Kentucky. Mackinac Island, Lake Huron, Michigan. Niagara Falls in Canada and Niagara Falls, New York. And we're back to Old Ironsides. So there you have them all together. See if there's anything here. They all look the same on the back. They have the map of landmarks of America, the map of the U.S. All right, there we have it. Justin's back at 7. Amy's out. Thank you, Amy. We got Justin at 7. I think we could count this down probably. These are all clad, and it's a nice little set, though. All right, come on. Go back. There we go. Actually, we'll do this. I know what I'm going to do. I can do it like that. There we go. No, that's not what I want. All right, going once, going twice. Last chance to dance at $7. JJ's going to count it down. Remove. And at $7, we are S to the O to the L. D. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Amy. And congratulations, $7 to Justin. Amy had me until the Lincoln cabin. Right on, Justin. Oh, yeah, Kentucky. That's right. 7, Justin. Congrats, Justin. $7 coming your way. All right, lot 2's coming up, and this one is sweet. This one is sterling silver, and if I can, there we go. I had to get the Christopher Cross album out tonight because of this lot number 2, but sailing takes me away to where I'm always. $48 says Amy Harrell. So I'll show it to you. This thing is Gem B. I think it's Gem BU. But I'll tell you quickly. It's 29.8 grams, 32,000 minted. And here we go. Let me put it over her. Amy is at 45. Let me show you the rest of what we're looking at. All right, so you have the Bahama Islands. You got the Flamingos on this side. This was the thumbnail to the preview video. And let me see if I can tell you anything else about it. $2. The melt value right now on this is $41.59, just the melt value. And again, yeah, 29.8 grams, 925 sterling silver. And it's a nice one. GMAP is in at 50. Amy Harrell in at 53. It does have a reeded edge. This is as high up as I can go. So, but there's really not much wrong that I can see with this at all. I don't really see anything wrong with it, quite honestly. 57 to Amy. GMAP is in at 60 now. 1970. Pretty low mintage as well, 32,000. 63 to Amy. Looks like a heart with their heads coming together and their necks. reminds me of a heart shape. She has me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. 65 says, GMAP. It's condensation, I think. You got the Bahama Islands. 69 to Amy, 70 to GMAP, 73 now to Amy. And then back to the... It's like... I'm between the game and choking. Oh, no. $75 to GMAP. 79 says Amy. We'll say going once at 79, I think, to Amy. Nope. GMAP says $80. Partridge, what's up, old friend? Hi, Mama Partridge, if you're watching. Great to see you, buddy. Swinging by to say hi. I hope you're well. Thank you, my friend. I hope you are as well. Put a smile on my face, Partridge. Good to see you, buddy. 80 to GMAP, 83 to Amy, 85 to GMAP. They are fighting, duking it out for this Bahamas coin. $2. GMAP will say going once at 85. Thanks, Partridge. That sure is a beauty. I believe the Franklin Mint, I think, put these out for the Bahamas, so they're made from the Franklin Mint. I'm quite sure. Amy hits back at 87. Mary says that coin is worth fighting for. So are you, Mary B. So are you. My 3-year-old great granddaughter's favorite animal is the flamingo. Cool, GMAP. They're interesting creatures for sure. All right, Amy at 87 going once. Looking for 88. It's a cool design with the setting sun and the, I'm not sure what the plants are. Something probably. Hey, I'm not Knack Knack. What? What, dude? I don't think so. I think there's only one Knack Knack. 87 going. GMAP says out to Amy. Enjoy. Thanks, GMAP. Last chance to dance at 87. And we are S to the O to the LD. Thank you, everyone, for checking that one out. And, oh, I'm not worth fighting for. Yes, you're worth fighting for, dude. I don't know why. I got to fix that. Congrats, Amy. I made a bell for Megan out of a 1973 one of those. Oh, sweet. A coin bell? That's cool, Partridge. All right. 87 to Amy. $87. Amy H. Lot 2 is in the books. Congrats, my friend. All right, 3 coming up. We got some. These are war notes from France, and there's a lot of 3 of them, or a lot of 5 of them, I should say. There are 3. They're all from 1944. Starting bid is $15. There are 3 2 francs. There's 1 5 franc and 1 10 franc. You'll get all of them. Looking for a $15 opening bid for all 5 of them. 1944 French military paper currency. So 2 francs, 5 francs, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Justin's in at 15. Michael LeFew at 16. I'll show you a little closer what they look like. So this is the 5 Serie de 1944. Good night, Steve Liberty. Take care, my friend. So glad that you stopped by to say hi. Series 1944. There's the 5 francs. Here is the 10. We're at 16, looking for 17. You'll get all 5 of these. There is the 10, the 10 franc. And then here are the 2. Justin hits back at 17. 1944, right near the end of World War II. $20 to Michael LeFew. And then, of course, you got French flag, Liberté, Égalité, and Fraternité. Liberty, equality, fraternity, something, probably. $20 to my name's LeFew, Michael LeFew, 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 Michael LeFew is in at 20. 20, looking for 21. We'll say going once at 20 to Mr. LeFew. They'll have the same on the back. Thanks, JJ. Going once at 20 to Michael LeFew. Come on. Slide. There we go. All right, remove. Counter down. All in, last chance to dance at 20. JJ's counting it down, looking for 21. If not, we are about to be S to the O to the L. D. Thank you, JJ. Congratulations. This one is going to Mr. Michael LeFew at 20. There we go. Congrats, Michael LeFew. Thank you, my friend. Lot 3, $20 to Michael. Lot 4 is coming up. Got some U.S. silver coming up. The POS. 1903. $25 starting bid. 1903 P Barber half. And then we'll also have the O and the S. But this one is the 1903 P. Show it to you under the scope. Looking for 25 starting bid on the 1903 P Barber. Ba 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 Barber. Ba 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 Barber. Johnny Rainbow comes in at a 25 opening bid. Thank you, Johnny. We got 25, looking for 26. I'll bite. I was my own barber today, JJ. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own barber. All right, we'll say going once to Johnny. Test the waters. Any other interests? We'll say going once at 25 to Johnny. Underlay, mighty Speedy. Oh, stay safe on the roads. What is up, Speedy? Wonder how many pockets that was in. That's why I love those. I know these spent like a lot. I mean, it would buy a lot back then too. So they used them quite frequently, partridge, and also, yeah. And what were they used for? What kind of nefarious things did they buy with these? Snoozing, you'll lose. We're at Johnny going twice at 25. Johnny's an American. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. 25, last chance to dance. Counting it down at 25. They're scared. And at 25, Johnny, congratulations, buddy. You take it down at 25. Thank y'all for checking that one out. Sold to Johnny at 25. Johnny Rainbow. Johnny, you don't have to pay shipping either because you have a gift coming to you from Amy Harrell, and I have it right here actually. Johnny. So Johnny, you don't have to pay shipping. Amy has already paid for your shipping, and I was waiting just until I could send you something else. So that one goes to Johnny at 25. Congrats, my man. Lot 5 is coming up. This is the 1903 Barber $50, and it is a $25 starting bid. Why did Grandma have such a huge collection of silver dollars and $50? She was smart. She knew what real money was. All right, 1903 $25 starting bid on this one. This is the 1903 from New Orleans Barber half. It's in a little nicer condition than the P was. Looking for a $25 starting bid on this one. 1903 Mark Scarlotta comes in at 25. Thank you, Mark. I see you, buddy. Wait until that deal come down. Don't you let that deal go round. Whoa, no. I've been gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. And if I told you about all that went down, it would burn off both of your ears. It goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you play and play it slow. Just part of making you smile, brother. I haven't quite left the building. Partridge has not left the building. I dig sheet. PPP. Pass, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Dab time? Oh, different dab time. All right, we're going to count this down to Mark Scarlotta. Thank you, JJ. Going once to Mark Scarlotta at 25. Looking for 26. If not, we're counting this one down. Good to see you, Decolin. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Wait until that deal go down. Don't you let that deal go down. Whoa, no. All right, 25, last chance to dance. All in at 25 to Mark Scarlotta. JJ's going to start the countdown looking for 26. If not, this bad boy is going to Florida. 5. It's now or never. My love won't wait. I mean, the bids won't wait. 25, awesome score. Congratulations. This one goes $25 to Mark Scarlotta. Thank you all for checking that one out. Mark Scarlotta. Lot 5 in the books. 25 to Mark Scarlotta. Deputy Gypsy Wolves, how was Mudvayne? And also I went to, since I've seen you all last, I went to the Hollywood Bowl with the missus. She actually likes this band a lot, and it's a band from France called Air, just Air, A-I-R. It's 2 guys from Paris, I believe, and it was really good. They played with the Philharmonic, and all right, back to the auction. Lot number 6 is the 1903S. This is a $30 starting bid. This one is a little more sought after. The 1903S Barber half. $30 starting bid on this one. Mark Scarlotta's in at 30. And here we go. 1903S. So San Francisco Mint. There's the S mint mark right there above the D, right below the shaky tail feathers. And we're at 30 to Mark Scarlatta, looking for 31. If anyone else is interested in jumping into the bidding, into the fray. 1903S. I was going to go to Deputy Dude. I was going to go to see 9 Inch Nails. They were here last Thursday and Friday, or two maybe weeks ago. Thursday and Friday they played. But I decided not to. I've seen them before and decided not to. Any other interest? We'll count it down. Going once at $30 to Mark Scarlatta. Going twice. Mudvayne was great. Love the seats. My girl sprang for the balcony, and Chad Gray's wife was also hanging out up there. Static X was also played well as vended. Great time. Then we went to Pink's Hot Dogs. Sweet. All right, last chance to dance at $30 to Mark Scarlatta. Any other interest? Get your bids in. If not, we are S to the O to the L. D. Sold to Mark Scarlatta. Congrats, buddy. I hope these will help you with your collection. Seems like you needed this one and the O. Sold to, oh man, I would love to see 9 Inch Nails. I know I was really hemming and hawing. I went back and forth with it a bunch, but I decided not to. All right, lot 6 is in the books. Here we go. Lot 6, $30 to Mark Scarlatta. All right, this one's kind of interesting. And it's a puffy heart. Sterling silver. I'll show you how big it is. It weighs 5.8 grams, and it's sterling silver. It's a puffy sterling silver heart, and it's stamped Thailand SU, and SU is the I looked it up. SU is the name of the company that imports them, I believe, from Thailand. All right, let me show you where it's stamped. There we go. Thailand 925, and then in the circle right there, inside the circle, it says SU. 33 to Amy, 35 to Biggie, 36 to Amy. So it says Thailand 925, and then inside the circle it says SU, which is the company that it's a U.S. company, I believe, that imports them from Thailand. So 925 sterling silver. Here's a dime for comparison. For size perspective. All right, we are at 36 to Amy. Any other interest? 36 looking for 37. Well made. If you put some silver polish on it, it would sparkle right up nicely. It kind of sounds like a bell when it is like this, but obviously it's this the ring clanking into it. But cool piece. Looking for 37. Any other interest? We'll say going once. Thank you, JJ. Going once to Amy at 36. Puffy sterling silver heart pendant. Going twice at 36 to Amy Harrell. Oh, heck yeah, it'll shine like new. You betcha, don't you, Nocha? Get all my fingerprints off of it. All right, last chance to dance at 36 to Amy. We're counting it down. Thank you, JJ. Counting it down to Amy, looking for 37. If not, at 36 to Amy, we are S to the O to the L, D. Amy, congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for your bids and for checking that one out. 36 to Amy Harrell. Thank you, Biggie. Congrats, Amy. Lot 7 is in the books. Amy at 36. All right, 8 coming up. Ooh, these are fun. These are cool. And we got a little NYC in here, too. I'd like to have an ice cream sandwich right about now. Oh, ice cream sandwiches are good. I like the Neapolitan ones that have the strawberry and the chocolate ice cream, too. Those are good, Jerry. All right, here we go. Lot of 8 vintage transportation tokens. $28 is the starting bid. I've seen how much just the NYC ones sell for, but you'll get all 8 of them. So here's New York Transit Authority. It's got the cutout Y for the NYC. Good for 1 fare. So there's 1. Looking for 28 for all of these. Philadelphia. Good for 1 fare. So you got New York City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hey, Big E. East St. Louis City Lines. You got the cutout E right here. Good for 1 city fare. Connecticut Company. Good for 1 fare. Public Service Railway Company, New Jersey. Public Service Railway Company. Good for 1 fare. Looking for 28 if anyone's interested for all of these. Springfield Street Railway Company. So this is a streetcar rail. Good for 1 fare. Springfield, Illinois, maybe? I don't know. And then this one is good for 1 fare. This is a bus one. I think this is from Jersey. Yep. Public Transportation Coordinated Transport, New Jersey. Yeah, this one's New Jersey. Jack was at 28, Biggie, and at 30. So these are the 8. So you got the bus one from New Jersey, a bus from New Jersey. You got the Springfield Railway Company. You've got 1 fare for the New Jersey Public Service Railway Company. You got the Connecticut one, Connecticut Company. You got the Big E one. This one is East St. Louis, Illinois, Philadelphia. You got Philly, and then you got the NYC, New York City. Springfield, Illinois, to the best of my knowledge, never had a rail car system. Jack, the year I would, if I had to guess, probably 70s, 60s or 70s. If I had to guess, Jack, I would guess probably 60s or 70s, but I don't know for certain. We're at 30 to Biggie. Any other interest? NYC, Philadelphia, East St. Louis, Connecticut. Springfield, Massachusetts had the railway. Oh, cool. Springfield, Mass. Thanks, Mary. All right, we're at 30 to Biggie. Any other interest? Looking for 31. Thanks, JJ. Going once to Biggie at $30. Looking for 31. You'll get all 8 of these. Going twice at $30 to Biggie 143. All right, all in last chance to dance at $30. JJ's counting her down, looking for 31. If not, these are going to be at $30. S to the O to the L. D. I do believe. Hi, Lisa Anderson. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in and visiting us. Sold to Biggie 143 at $30. Congrats, Biggie. Thank you, Jack, as well. 30 to Biggie. All right, lot 8 is in the books. $30 to Biggie 143. Congrats, Biggie. Lot 8, $30. Whoops. Found them. All right, lot number 9 coming up. Ooh. All right, this one's cool. But let me tell you straight off the bat, and it has been holed. So it had a hole drilled through it at one point in its life, and it was refilled. I don't know what they filled it with, but just want to make that clear right off the bat. This is going to be lot number 9. And for you, CanCan, what? Big E. I will add these to my collection. Thank you, big bro. Man, thanks, Biggie. You know I will appreciate these, and they will go right into my collection of transportation stuff. All right, let me see. Mary, have you put lot 9 in yet? I bought a whole roll of old New Hampshire highway tokens. Bent a bunch trying to make bells, but still have some left. They shine like glass when buffed. Sweet, Partridge. Very cool. All right, we're going to start with, or we're going to move on to lot number 9. And again, this one has been holed at one point in its life, but it's really, really old. 1874 from Norway. Let me, there we go. Thanks, Mary. Okay, it's 40% silver. It has been holed and refilled. 1874 Norway 10 ore. What's up, Ozart? I bid all of Lisa's money. Good to see you, Oz. So it's in really good condition otherwise. You can still see all the denticles and stuff, but right there to the right of the crown is where it was holed, and then it was refilled at one point. And you'll see on the other side, right next to the 10, in between the 10 and the ore, that's where it's been refilled right there. But I'm starting this out at a really reasonable $5, and 1874 you can see down there, 3 SK, which I'm not sure what that is, but you got 10 ore. Again, I'll show you size comparison, because here's a dime. It's tiny. It's just a little, it did the baby. It did the little baby coin. But that's how big it is. Jack's in at 5. Thank you, Jack. It's a cool coin though. I mean, 1874, 10 ore from Norway. Any other interest? We'll say going once at $5 to Jack Gallman. I think so too, Oz. It's a cool design. I love the 2 hammers down here in between the 8 and the 7 of the date. All right, I think we're stalled at $5. Looking for 6. Going once at 5 to Jack Gallman. Norway 10 ore from 1874. It's too bad that they put a hole in it, because it's really still in nice condition. All right, Lisa, got to look out for the pack. All right, last chance to dance at $5 to Jack. All in, last chance to dance. I have a tiny Netherlands coin with Queen Victoria on it. Sweet. All right, all sold at $5. Congrats, Jack Allman. That one is it's a cool little coin. I think you'll like it. Jack at 5. I got to put Jack Allman because there's other Jacks. Jack Allman, congratulations. $5 and lot 9 is in the books. All right. Penelope, hi, old friend. Everyone, I'm trying to work and lurk, but you're making me laugh. I don't like to laugh. What do you mean, Penelope? Right about meow. Good to see you, Penelope. You'll get work done someday. Someday. All right, $5 starting bid for this one. This comes from the Germany Empire. It's a 1915A half mark. Deutsch Reich half mark. This is 90% silver, 1915A. The A's right there at 6 o'clock. This one, I think I may have started this right at melt. But it's 90% silver. It's little bigger than a dime. It's a little bigger than a dime. So it's right around melt right now because a dime is like almost $4 right now. So 1915A Germany Empire half mark. Any interest at 5? Jawohl? Novol? I will say going once, looking for opening bid of $5. Amy comes in at 7. Thank you, Amy. We got Amy Harrell in at 7. We can count it down, though. If no one else is interested, we'll just count her down at 7 to Amy. It's a little bigger than a dime. Has a couple small little dings on the rim I can see there and up there, but it's 110 years old. Counting it down at 7. Last chance to dance. Looking for $8. If not, JJ is counting it, and we are going to be at $7. S to the O to the LD. Sold $7. Congratulations, Amy. Thank you, everyone, for checking that one out as well. 10 for 7 to Amy. Sold to Amy. Lot 10, $7. All right, we're going to head to Egypt now. Man, it's worth collecting just for the artists. I know. I like the design on that one. I like the eagle on the backside, especially. All right, here we go. Thank you, Mary. This one is an 83% silver Egypt Qirsh. Starting bid is $2, which is basically, there's a lot of wear on it, but it's basically starting it at melt, I think. All right, so down here is the H. There's an H right there next to my finger at 6 o'clock. I Dig Sheet is in at 2. Thank you, I Dig Sheet. All right, so this is 83% silver. It's an Egyptian Qirsh, Qirsh. And this side is fairly worn, unfortunately, but still 83% silver. Cool little piece from Egypt. We got I Dig Sheet in at 2, looking for 3 if there's any other interest in this one. Here's the size comparison. Here's a dime. It's more the size of like a $50. Yeah, it's more of like the size of between a quarter and a $50. That's about how big it is. Dewey Day comes in at 3. Thank you, Dewey. Dewey Day now at 3. That side, unfortunately, has a bunch of wear on it. Dewey, oops. Dewey at 3, 4 now to I Dig Sheet. Oh man, there's no way I'm buying an Egyptian Qirsh. Are you superstitious? $4. I Dig Sheet at 4. An Egypt Qirsh. Yeah, it does sound like a curse. Qirsh. It does sound like, I see what you're, yeah. Phonetically, it sounds like a curse. Yeah. Qirsh. If you have a bit of a speech impediment. Qirsh. Hey, now it's still silver. That's right. That's right, Partridge. It is still silver, 83%. Going twice at $4 to I Dig Sheet. All in last chance to dance at $4 to I Dig Sheet for the Egyptian Qirsh, not curse. All right, and at $4 we are S to the O to the L D. Congratulations, I Dig Sheet at $4. Thank you, Dewey. All right, 4. I Dig Sheet. Lot number 11 is in the books. $4. I Dig Sheet. Let me put this aside. So remember the condition and Dewey Day. I do have another one of these. This is just for Dewey. I gotta remember which direction it goes. All right, so here's how it goes. All right, Dewey Day. If you're interested in this one, you can have this one at 4. I know you were only in at 3, but if you want one of these and are interested, Dandy Dave, what's up, Double D? Great to see you, Dandy Dave. If you're interested in this one, I'll sell this one to you for 4, Dewey Day. But you're obviously under no obligation. But I do have one more, which is in similar. All right, Dewey, you'll take it. Okay, hold on just for 1 second, and we'll move on to the next lot. This one, like I showed, this is the one that I showed. This one's going to I Dig Sheet at 4. And then Dewey Day, this is the one that I'm going to send to you. It's almost in the exact same condition. Very similar, at least. All right, so that was lot number 11. Buy it now, $4. Dewey Day. Okay, thanks, Dewey. Lot 11, buy it now for $4 to Dewey. And I'll put this in a 2x2 for you. 2x2. All right. Ooh, here we go, y'all. This one is going to be a nice one. This one is a really nice one, I should say. All right, this one is the big honking one. 43,000 mintage on this one. It's the 1970 $5 from Bahamas. 43,000 minted. Opening bid of 60 I'm looking for on this one. And this one, just the melt is $58.79. $58.79 for the melt on this one. The weight is 42.12 grams. Actual silver weight is 1.25 ounces troy. So that's what you're looking at with this one. It's basically, I'm starting at just over melt. Amy's in at 63. You can see how big this is. It fills up the whole capsule. And I'll show it to you under the scope. I'm going to leave it in the capsule so that I don't have to put a glove on again. But this one is big. Okay, you got the ship with the crown above it. $5, 1970. This is sterling silver, 925 sterling, made by the Franklin Mint. It's 925, Amy. 925 sterling. And it is purdy. Flip it over. You got her effigy, Queen Elizabeth II, Bahama Islands. Nice looking coin. We're at 63 to Amy, looking for 64. If there's any other interest, this, like I said, melt is just about $60 on this one, with how much silver has been jumping. 63, looking for 64. Is there any other interest? It's got a reeded edge. Will come protected in the capsule. Amy at 63 going once. We'll test the waters. The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. Going twice at 63 to Amy. It's going to be a good deal. This is BU. Just above spot. Looking for 64. We're counting it down. And I do think we may be giving this to Amy at 63. Because we are S to the O to the L D. Amy, good deal on that one, my friend. Thank you for checking it out, everyone. Amy at 63. That's a sweet one. 63 to Amy. Congrats, Amy. You're welcome. There we go. 12 is in the books. 63 to Amy. We're going to head back to Egypt. No curses. No cursed coins. I promise this time. No curses. This is a 83% silver, 1917 Egypt, 2 piastres. All right. It says down here at the bottom, it says 2 piastres right here, and then down at the bottom, 1917. 2.1 million minted, and it's 83% silver. Looking for Hootie Hoot. What's up, buddy? Hi, NC Prospectors. Great to see you. How are the deer? I was showing my parents when I was in New York the video that you had of all the deer, because we get a lot of deer at their place, and you had a whole like clan of them. $5 to Dandy Dave. Thank you, Dandy Dave. We got 5 to Dandy Dave. Let me get down on it and show you what it looks like a little closer. Get a little closer. So there's the date right down there, the 1917. 2 piastres. 83% silver. The deer are getting fatter every day. Good. They need to before winter. I'm glad to hear, NCP. Okay, Johnny's back. Welcome back, Johnny. All right, Dandy Dave at 5. Any other interest? This is about the size of a dime. 2 piastres. From Egypt. $5 to Dandy Dave. Going once. Thanks, JJ. You can see a couple scratches on it, but 1917. Pretty old Egyptian coin. Going twice at $5 to Dandy Dave. 1917 Egypt, 2 piastres. 83% silver. All right, all in last chance to dance. Dandy Dave at 5. We're counting it down at $5, looking for 6. And to Dandy Dave, we are S to the O to the L. Dandy Dave. Congrats, buddy. That one is coming to you at open and bid, $5. Dandy Dave. Congrats, homie. Lot 13, $5 to Dandy Dave. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, the last from the Egyptian coins. This is the 5 piastres. And this is, again, 83% silver, 9.2 million minted on this one, and 1917 Egypt. This one is the 5 piastres. Little bigger than a quarter probably, and $5 starting bid on this one too, which is below melt, I'm pretty sure. So you got the 5. There's some wear there, as you can see. 5 piastres, 1917. And this has more silver in it because it's bigger than the last one. I Dig Sheet is in at 5. Thank you, friend. I Dig Sheet at 5. Nice condition here, too. This side is in really nice shape. The other side, unfortunately, has just that wear on the top with through the 5. But yeah, this one is in nicer condition than the last one too, and it has more silver because it's bigger. Sweet. Here's the size comparison. There's your dime right there. 83% silver. Dewey Day comes in at 6. I Dig Sheet back at 7. So unfortunately, that has some wear on that top side there, but this side looks really nice. I'm not sure which is the obverse and reverse, but this side looks nice. I Dig Sheet is in at 7, looking for 8. 1917 Egypt, 5 piastres. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm going with it. I'm committing. I'm committed. I'm going to be committed. No, I won't. I am of sound mind and body and spirit. I Dig Sheet at $7 going once. 7 looking for 8. 5 piastres. Sounded good to me. Thanks, Dandy Dave. Just have confidence, and if you say it with enough confidence, people will believe you. No, I'm just playing. All right, $7 to I Dig Sheet. Last chance to dance. Looking for 8. We got I Dig Sheet at 7, and JJ's counting it down at $7. I do believe we are S to the O to the L. Dacone D. Congrats, Dacone. I Dig Sheet coming at you at how much? 7. Oh, I had the wrong. Oh, I'm so stupid. I had the starting bid down at 10, and I didn't transfer it. You got a good deal. I'm happy for you. CanCan's mistake is your fortune. My misfortune is your fortune. All right, so the starting bid was not 10; it was 5. I goofed on that one, but $7. I Dig Sheet. Thank you, bidders, as well. I Dig Sheet. This is coming at you. Oops, at $7. No coupon needed. Yep, it's already. I did it in my head. All right, lot 15. Starting bid is 15. We're gonna head to Russia. This is 90% silver, 1924, 50 Kopeks. Looking for. You're welcome. I Dig Sheet. All right, we got the old 2x2, 1924. You got the CCCC or CCCP, I mean, right there with the design. CanCan, the nursing home is calling. Time for bed. All right, Diamond Lou. Love you, homie. Take care, Bree, if you're watching. I will see you soon, Diamond Lou. All right, looking for a $15 starting bid. This is 90% silver, and it's a 1924 Russia. There's the date right down there. 50 Kopeks. Good night, Diamond Lou. Good night, Diamond Lou. Good night, Diamond Lou. We'd like to say good night. Dandy Dave comes in at 15 opening bid. Thank you, Dandy Dave. We got a starting bid of 15. You got the sickle with the hammer thing right there. Dandy Dave at 15. Any other interest? This is 1924, 90% silver, about the size of a quarter, probably maybe a little thicker than a quarter. It is a flat edge. It looks like it has lettered edge, maybe. There might be some lettered edge, but it's not a what's my line? It's not a reeded edge. It does not look like a reeded edge. Looking for 16, going once at 15 to Dandy Dave. 1924 Russia, 50 Kopeks. Got the steel worker, the anvil down here. John Henry, maybe that's John Henry. 15 going once, going twice. Last chance to dance at 15. Looking for 16 if you want to get in on this one. JJ's counting it down. 15 to Dandy Dave. Scalloped edge. Ooh, a scalloped edge. Scallops taste and smell so disgusting to me, though. Way too far in the sea for scallops. Ooh. Congrats. Dandy Dave, that's a good deal, buddy. I hope you like it. Opening bid of 15 sold to Dandy Dave at 15 for 15. About 15 in the books for 15. Congrats, Dandy Dave. You're welcome, my man. Yummy. Oh, scallops are just so incredibly gross. All right, but I'm not here to talk to you about scallops. All right, we're going to head to the United Kingdom. $15 starting bid on this one. Thank you, Mary. This is a 1931 half crown. It is 50% silver. Got Gorgeous George V. And looking for a $15 starting bid on the half crown from 1931. Gorgeous George. There it is. Half crown, 1931. Amy's in at 18. Thank you, Amy. If you get scallops at a restaurant and they are all the same size, it's shark meat. Oh. Good to know. I know, because real scallops are expensive, I think, aren't they? I've actually made some with mushrooms. Made kind of scallop type things with mushrooms. 18 to Amy Harrell. Any other interest? 1931 half crown from the United Kingdom. 50% silver. Shark meat is delicious. I think I had it once when I was younger and eating that kind of stuff, but I think I've had it. I remembered liking swordfish too, because swordfish was like steaky, like more of a steaky texture. Halibut I liked. The whitefish, salmon I liked. Amy at 18, going once. Thanks, JJ. Amy at 18, going twice. 18, looking for 19 if you're interested in this one. Lot number 16. And a pretty old 2x2. Best meal of my life was a Peruvian swordfish. Was epic. Peruvian swordfish. See, I like Peruvian food too. I love I used to. I don't know if ceviche is not really Peruvian, but I had some Peruvian ceviche once that was really good too. Shark meat, medium rare, cooked on the grill is awesome, says Richard. Swordfish as a kid was good, says Amy. All right, we're all in. Last chance to dance. We got Amy at 18, and we are S to the O to the L D. Congrats, Amy Harrell. 18 coming your way. Lot 16 for 18. Lot 16 in the books. 18 to Amy Harrow. Congrats, my friend. I grew up on the river, catfish and fish sticks. Fish sticks. You mean like Gordon's fish sticks? All right, 17 is coming up. Thank you, Mary. This one is from Portugal. This one's special. It's low mintage of 1,012,000, 5 escudos. $25 starting bid on this one, and it's in nice condition. If you look this up, it has the potential to. It doesn't have a lot of wear on it, so has the potential to outperform $25. 1,012,000 minted, and it's got a ship on it. But it's 5 escudos from 1934, Portugal. 65% silver, and a low mintage of 1,012,000, and it's got a ship. Big old, I don't know if it's a clipper ship. The ship is the winner. Sure is, Johnny. Any interest in this one though? Looking for $25 starting bid. It's about the size of a quarter. Michael LeFew is in at 25. Thank you, Michael LeFew. This one's kind of a sleeper coin tonight. This one has the potential to outperform. Michael at 25. Any other interest? We'll say going once to Michael LeFew at 25. Depending on where this, where it would grade, it could significantly bump up the value. Depending on where it grades. I mean, it's like any coin, but this one does have it has a ceiling which has not been actualized yet. 25 to Michael LeFew. Last chance to dance. It's a freaking pirate ship, my dude. It's a pirate clipper ship. It's a clipper pirate ship. It does look like a pirate ship. They're not Somali pirates. They're Portuguese pirates. All right, 25. S to the O to the L D. Michael LeFew, congratulations, my friend. That one is a nice coin. I hope you really like it. And I hope that if you do get it graded, that it does well for you. 25 to Michael LeFew. Thank you, buddy. Opening bid of 25. Lot 17, 25, Michael LeFew. All right, we're going to head to New Zealand now. The Kiwis. This one is a New Zealand half crown from 1934, and it is 50% silver. And we'll check it out. Hold on. Opening bid is $17 on this one. Yeah, Gorgeous George V, King, Emperor, 1934 New Zealand half crown. Nice condition. Looking for a starting bid of 17 on this one. %50 silver, New Zealand half crown, 1934. Pretty nice condition still. Any interest in this one? Looking for a $17 starting bid on this one. 1934 New Zealand half crown. It's in nice condition. Opening bid of 17. We'll say going once. Looking for opening bid of 17. 50% silver, New Zealand half crown. All right, the countdown is on. Looking for opening bid of 17. If not, JJ will call pass. Oh, Michael LeFew comes in at 17. Thank you, Michael. I see you there, bud. 17 to Michael LeFew. We'll say going once. Looking for 18. Thanks, JJ. Going twice to Michael LeFew at 17. Pistachio's fast asleep. All right, last chance to dance at 17. Looking for 18. If not, JJ's counting it down. Counting it down, looking for 18. If not, we're about to be S to the O to the L, D. Michael LeFew takes it down. Congrats, my man. Boo-doo, boo-doo, doo-doo. Michael LeFew. Sold for 17. Congrats, Michael. 17 to Michael LeFew. $18 for 17. Thanks, Michael LeFew. Congrats. All right. Back to the United Kingdom for one more. Congratulations on free money. This one is a 1942 half crown from Great Britain. $15 starting bid on this one. And we'll check it out. Here we go. 1942. You got Gorgeous George the Sixth. And here's the condition. 1942 half crown, United Kingdom. Soup is done and cooling. Nice. What kind of soup, Patty? All right, 1942 United Kingdom half crown. Looking for opening bid of 15. Spot silver is right around 47. Dang. Kens, do you ever get rolls of pennies? Sometimes unknown. I'll search them every once in a while. Any interest in this one? Looking for, oh, never mind. Amy Harrell comes in at 18. Thank you, Amy. We got Amy at 18. We'll say going once. I don't know if there's any other interest. It is a reeded edge. I can see through there. Half crown, 1942. I will call it chicken taco patty style. You can call it whatever you want if you make it, Patty. I hope you enjoy it once it cools off. 18 going once. 18 to Amy going twice. All in last chance to dance. I have rolls of cents. I'll sell if interested. Right on, Johnny. Have you found any 2025 yet? 18 to Amy, last chance to dance. Looking for 19. If not, we are calling this one at 18. S to the O to the L, D. Congrats, Amy. Thank you, my friend. Congrats. And this one is going to you for 18. 19 for 18. Sold 19 for 18 to Amy. Congrats, my friend. I'm going to head to the Philippines by way of Denver, Colorado. This one comes from the Philippines. It's a 1944 D as in Denver. It was made at the U.S. Denver Mint. 10 centavos. Opening bid of $4 we're looking for. Has a little bit of toning. United States of America, 1944. It has the D mint mark right there at 7 o'clock. And it's about the size of a little less than a dime. A little smaller than a dime. I Dig Sheet is in at 4. Thank you, buddy. $4 to I Dig Sheet. Johnny comes in at $5. There we go. 10 centavos, Filipinas. It flips north-south like a U.S. coin. United States of America, 1944, D. Johnny's at 5. I Dig Sheet is out. Thank you, buddy. We're at 5 to Johnny. I search pennies. I just like them as well. All right, are we plateaued? $5 to Johnny. We'll say going once. Looking for 6. Going once, says JJ. Johnny Rainbow at $5. Going twice to Johnny at $5. Oh, that soup has a kick. Nice. Spicy kick. All right, all in last chance to dance at $5 to Johnny Rainbow. JJ's counting it down. $5 looking for 6. If not, Johnny's going to get this at 5. And we are S to the O to the L. D. Congrats, Johnny. Thank you, I Dig Sheet, for your bids as well. And Johnny, this is coming to you at 5. Johnny Rainbow. I love spicy soup, says Partridge. Partridge, go on over. See if she'll give you a bowl. Maybe she open up her house as a soup kitchen. Everybody, go to Patty's. It's a soup kitchen. $5, Johnny RB. Congrats, Johnny. Hold this one aside. All right, Johnny, I will. Lot 20, $5 to Johnny. Lot 21 coming up. This is 72% silver. This is from Mozambique. Interesting coin right here. 72% silver, 10 escudos from Mozambique. 2 million minted on this one. Come on down. You get some soup and you get some soup. All right, here's what it looks like. Mozambique right there. 10 escudos. I Dig Sheet is in at 5. Thank you, my friend. And it's 72% silver. It's about the size of a quarter. Yeah, definitely more the size of a quarter. And 72% silver. Here's the date right there, 1960. República Portuguesa, but it's Mozambique. So they probably speak Portuguese, and maybe it's a Portugal territory or something. NC Prospectors, you have been a supporter for a long time, 38 months. Thank you, NC Prospectors, member of the balcony for 38 months. Dang, time goes by fast, but thank you for your continued support, NC Prospectors. All right, we're at $5 to I Dig Sheet. Any other interest in this one? Looking for 6. It's an interesting coin, 72% silver from Mozambique. 10 escudos. It's in nice condition, too. I Dig Sheet at $5 going twice. Partridge family makes a great zuppa toscana. Spicy sausage. Uh-oh, it just jumped. And fresh spinache. Sounds good. Spinache. All right, all in last chance to dance at $5. It's a good deal. I Dig Sheet, I do believe. And we are S to the O to the L. Congrats, my man. I think that's a good deal. That's probably right at like spot. I Dig Sheet. Lot 21 in the books. $5. I Dig Sheet. I think there's a good ceiling on that one for you too, buddy. All right, and the last of the scheduled lots. This one comes from España, also known as Spain. Lot 22. This is 80% silver, 1966, 100 pesetas. 80% silver, 100 pesetas. Megan says hi to you. And oh, Daryl, Daryl Bowie, the dog. He's got 2 different color eyes. Thank you, buddy. Hi, Partridge Family and Doggy Bowie. All right. Any interest in this one? This is in nice condition as well. Looking for $28 starting bid. It's 80% silver. Let me show it to you under the scope here. Okay, hold on. It's from Spain, 1966. There's the date right there at 6 o'clock at the bottom. And here is the other side. 100 pesetas from Spain. It has lettered edge. I can see some letters on the edge there. It's a nice looking coin though. Any interest in this one? Looking for $28 starting bid. 1966 Spain, 100 pesetas. 80% silver. Looking for 28 to get us started. If not, we'll just keep it moving. Looking for 28. JJ's going to count it down. This is 80% silver. At least the size of a $50. It's a little bigger than, thicker than a $50 though, I think. Lisa, she's not feeling too great. She came here earlier this evening too, and was having a hard time seeing. Not feeling super great, but definitely keep good vibes for her. And at 28, we are past. Pulled it. If anyone wants this at 28, you can buy it now, but if not, it's pulled. Lot 22. If you want to buy it now for 28, if anyone has a change of heart, you can buy it now. If not, I'll just keep it. Michael LeFew, you got it, buddy. Michael LeFew at 28. All right, you got it, Michael. I will put this with your... Thanks, JJ. I'll put this with your pile. Lot 22, 28, Michael LeFew. Congrats, my friend. You're welcome. Thank you as well. Let me see here. These are kind of interesting. I mean, there's nothing, they're not anything like super special, but we'll call this lot 23 and extra rad Brad, BH Customs. Hype. Thanks, Rad Brad. How are you, buddy? Staying cool in Vegas? Thanks, BH Customs. Extra rad Brad. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm going to call this lot 23, and it's dimes. Patty Ferguson, member for 7 months. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate your support, my friend. All right. Balcony for 7 months. Thank you, Patty. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back. I got to put this in the chat. All right. Lot 23. 1949. 1950. Rosy dimes. Starting bid is going to be $8. All right, 1943S and a 1950S, or 1949, excuse me, and a 1950S. The 1950S, I do believe, is uncirculated. $8 starting bid for both of them. So let me show you quickly. iDig sheet is in at $8. There's Rhonda. Rhonda, we're thinking about you. You got to get yourself feeling better. All right, come here. Add to stage. All right. Here is the 1950. And this comes in this little, I think this was cut out of a mint thing. And I think it has full bands. It's really close, if not to full bands. Dewey Day is in at 9. So this is the 1950. The top band is definitely full. And so there's the top band. You can see it's completely full. There's the bottom band, which doesn't look like super defined, but it does look like it goes all the way through on the bottom band. I'm not selling it as full split bands because I'm not positive about that bottom band, but I do think that the 1950S is uncirculated. I do think this one is uncirculated. Here is the 1950 or 1949S. Block Blockers. Thank you, Block Blockers. Member of the balcony for 6 months. What's up, Block? Great to see you, buddy. All right. Amy was at 11. Idig Sheet is out. Thank you, friend. Dewey Day is in at 12. So this one has some, this I think was in a book, the 49S, because it has some wear on this side. And I think that the toning on the obverse comes from being in a book. But here's the 49S. And then the 50S, I do believe, is uncirculated. Amy Harrell comes back at 13. I think I broke my knee. Oh, my God. Pain so bad, instantly got a headache. Rhonda, go get yourself looked at then. 13 to Amy Harrell. All right, so here's the 49S. This one has some circulation, and I do believe was probably in a book. And then here's the 1950S, which I'm quite sure that it's been cut out of a mint set. And I think this is uncirculated. Out to Amy, says Dewey. Thank you, Dewey Day. We got Amy at 13 then. We'll say going once. And the top band on the 1950 is definitely full. And I think the bottom band might be full, but it's hard to tell. And I don't want to sway you if it's not. All right, Amy at 13 going once for these 2 dimes. We're at 13 going twice. Thank you, JJ. All in last chance to dance at 13. Yeah, I think this is a mint set coin, Dacone. It sure has that original kind of vibe, like it's been cut. It's not even cut even. All right, last chance to dance at 13. We are about to be S to the O to the L. D 13 to Amy Harrell. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, again for your bids on that one. And let me put these back in here safely. Amy at 13, lot 23. All right. Amy at 13. Congrats, Amy. Lot 23, Amy at 13. All right. Let me clear this out. All right. Hold on 1 second. Remove. All right, everybody. I want to share something with you quickly. I did, before we do the end of stream giveaway, I did do a few things since I've seen you last, and I was talking to you and to Gypsy Wolves in the chat about going to see Air. We saw Air, which is a band from France, and we saw them at the Hollywood Bowl last Sunday night, not yesterday, but a week ago Sunday. And we also went to this thing, and I have to start with the little Beastie Boys. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but I'm intercontinental when I eat French toast. So we went to the Intercontinental Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, and we went to, and they were holding, it has 73 floors. It's actually the tallest building. I learned this when I was there. I didn't realize it. It's the tallest building west of the Mississippi. So we were in the tallest building west of the Mississippi, and it's the Intercontinental Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. So we went to a whiskey tasting event, and it's if you know anything about whiskey, Glenfiddich is really, really good whiskey. Glenfiddich is how it's pronounced. Single malt Scotch whiskey. And they also have another like a brother brand called the Balvenie, the Balvenie, I think. These were the ones that we tasted. We tasted the Balvenie 16-year French oak, the Balvenie 21-year Portwood. This one is interesting. The Glenfiddich 16-year. This is a partnership they did with the Formula One racing, Aston Martin. That's a 16. These are the ones we tasted. The 18-year small batch and the 21-year grain reserva. So it was really fun, and I'll show you kind of what we were looking at while we were there, and it's just beautiful. It was really, really a nice night to get out and do what we did. And here's setting sun in Los Angeles. PwC building. So we were on the 71st floor. There were 73 floors, and we were on the 71st floor. And it was really fun. This was a cocktail that they made for us when we first got there. They had hors d'oeuvres and stuff. This is this bottle right here. This is the bottle that they give you. It's a droplet bottle. So if you want to put any drops of water in to change the flavor, they had that. And then here is how it was all set up. They had little tasters of each one, and they would talk and go through each one at a time, one at a time. And they were really educational and telling you, about the history of it and everything. Here's where all the bottles were displayed. It was actually a really, really great time. And then they gave us a parting gift. And surprisingly, it's a full 750 milliliter bottle, and it is the limited edition 16-year Aston Martin Formula One team single malt Scotch whiskey, limited edition, product of Scotland, and it's a full 750 milliliter bottle. Glenfiddich. Ooh! And we each got one. So we have two. It was a nice night. It was a little date night the two of us had. How much was the tasting? It was less than $100. It was just under $100, Silverjack. So it was just under $100. But you get this. You get the 5 tastings. You get the cocktail that at the beginning of the night. The cocktail, 5 tastings of different ones, and then and appetizers, and the full bottle of the. So I mean, it basically paid. This is a $75 or $80 bottle. It's a limited edition, and just this bottle is like $75 or $80. So it was a fun night, and the ambiance and the scenery was just incredible, and it was just a really like bougie kind of night. That we're not really bougie people, and but she likes to go to those wine tasting things, and so it was actually her idea. It was a good time. My son lives in Santa Ana. He would love those. Silverjack, I'll send you, or if you think of it, send me an email, and I'll let you know what the name of the because they do different ones around the city, and she's been to a few of them, and but they kind of do different ones around the city, and I think the next one is going to be in El Segundo. I think left my wallet in El Segundo. It was at the Intercontinental Hotel, Deputy Gypsy Wolves, the Intercontinental Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. I'm trying to remember like where it was, but we took the train, the light rail, and it was actually really convenient to get to. Did you see my message above? Which one, Gypsy, as to where it was? Yeah, it was at the Intercontinental Hotel, if that's what you're... Oh, she got the bottles from a place in Scotland, I believe it was. Is that what I'm missing? That ain't whiskey. That's bonded Scotch, top shelf. Yeah, sorry. It's Scotch. Yeah, single malt Scotch whiskey. Oh, getting into rye whiskey especially. Oh, you're getting into rye right now, Deputy? Well, dude, I'm going to tell you too. Like if we go, to one in the future, you got to try to get out there too. You and the missus can come join us. We'll have a double date. All right, let me do the end of stream giveaway, and I want to again thank Tony Z, Ms. Tony Zampano. This is going to be the EOS, and these are all from Tony Z. So thanks, Tony Z. They're a little different than some of the giveaways that we do, but hey. Top Gun Maverick. This is the new one. Tom Cruise Top Gun Maverick DVD. Brand new DVD. Top Gun Maverick. Also, 100% cashmere, made in Scotland. Another cashmere scarf. Really, really soft. She's bought me 2 of these as well, and they are super, super, super soft and delightful. So 100% cashmere scarf from Scotland, Top Gun Maverick, and a 1906p Barber $50. Thank you again, Tony Z. Continued healing to your leg and get yourself feeling better. Rhonda, we're thinking about you. Anybody else who's having a hard time, you know that you're in our thoughts. This is going to be the EOS. Again, thank you, Tony Z. One guess only, no retractions. If there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker, so just leave your guess out there. Wait until I put the range in the chat, and then we will get going on it. All right, good luck, everyone. Gleason News. Hi, old friend. Hope you and the wife are doing well. Good to see you, Gleason. All right, here's the range. $700 to $800. Go. If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? And would you hold it near as if it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken, and perhaps they're better left unsung. Well, I don't know. I don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed and no wind to blow. Reach out your hand if your cup is empty, and if your cup is full, well, may it be again, and let it be known that there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway, between the dawn and the dark of night. If you should go, well, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed and no wind to blow, and you who choose must follow. For if you fall, you will fall alone. If you should stand, well then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da da, la da 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 da, la da la da la da da la da la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da. Hi G-Dub, how you doing, old friend? Hi Gold Maple Professor. It's great to see y'all. All right, S to the T to the O P. I saw that you were out of range. No worries, Mike Schleiz. If you're out of range, you can always guess within range. 780 is our. That's gonna be next, G-Dub. You know how we end it, but 780. Whoever's closest to 780. CanCan, Indy changed her nights to Mondays and Wednesdays if you want to come sing. Okay, Lisa, thanks for the heads up. I didn't know that she had changed. Partridge Family Prospecting member, 48 months. Thank you so much, my friends. Lyle Okamoto, great to see you. Good evening. All right, 780. Did anybody go that high? Ooh, G-Dub at 777. Was it G-Dub? G-Dub at 777. G-Dub, congratulations, buddy. Please send me an email just so I think I may still have your address, but I'm not sure. So please just send me an email. EOS goes to G-Dub. Congrats, old friend. Wow, thank you. You're welcome, buddy. G-Dub, you get the 1906 Barber half, the Tom Cruise Maverick DVD, and the 100% cashmere scarf from Scotland. Thank you again, Tony Z. We love you, and she's just incredible. What a sweet lady. Thanks, G-Dub. All right, buddy. Well, my friends, I have some other stuff. Kilt, yeah. It's not a scarf, it's a kilt. Doug, we gotta find a way to get Doug one. He wants to wear a kilt. If we do, Doug, we gotta have pictures. Just realize that if we do send you one, we gotta have pictures. I do show pictures on my screen, on my live stream sometimes. So anyways, let the breeze begin. Woo! Yeah. Wear it in the winter time. Well, everybody, there's a lot happening, and to be quite honest with you, I've been kind of checked out. I checked out of social media for quite a while, and yes, I'll give you a total. I dig sheet. Yeah, don't worry. I know you always send like ahead of time. Don't worry. I'll send you a total tomorrow. Okay. Don't worry about, squaring up with me tonight. I'll send you an invoice tomorrow. And if you want to pay on Cash App, I'll just cancel the invoice. I don't want to touch on any of it because honestly, I haven't really been talkative about any of the current events that are happening really to anybody. And I've just been kind of checking out and not being on social media, and also just trying to be outside and trying to do as many things as I can to squeeze as much out of this life as I can. And I just I wish the best for all of you to do the same. Just try to squeeze the best and the most out of this life as you can, and brighten your little corner, as Mama CanCan says. So, you know how we kind of keep it going. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. and I'm singing. This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry, la da 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 about a thing, la da 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 da. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, la da 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 da. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. You know they're singing, this is our message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We won't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da 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 da. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the lonely days, had me down. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, nothing but blue skies. Bobby Darin? Did Bobby Darin sing I Can See Clearly Now the Rain Is Gone? I think it's Bobby Darin. Anyways, yes, stay on the positive tips, stay on the bright side of life, and enjoy nature. I mean, honest to God, that's when you think along the lines of nature, you're thinking in the right mind, and it's a great way to just kind of to stay centered in a ever-changing world. And just know though that you're not alone, and that you have people that really, really understand you and really care about you. And I like to think that I'm one of them. So until next time, y'all, thank you for coming and hanging out with me on Monday. And I will see you when I see you. Count your blessings, not your problems. Take care. Peace.